All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. We are going to kick this off with you guys finding the chat and just telling us where you are from. We want to know who is on here tonight. So go ahead, click around, tell us where you're from. Even if you are a current distributor, go ahead and share where you live, because I know we have people all over the country and out of the country that are on here. So super excited to see where everyone's from. My name is Elisa Bowman. I have been a brand rep for this company since 2011. And you guys, my life looked different in almost every way. I was single. I had just graduated college at the top of my class. I had been an All-American volleyball player. I had absolutely zero idea what to do with my life, but I had my college degree and I was still working multiple jobs just to cover my bills and get real world experience just so that I could maybe get an entry level job somewhere and climb my way up the corporate ladder. And you know, I started gaining weight quickly after college. I was tired all the time. I hardly had any time for myself. So when this product line came, you know, kind of just fell into my life, I saw the products. I knew I wanted to try them because I had just lost pretty much all of my confidence. And so I wanted to try them, but it was just hard for me to justify spending money on myself, if I'm being honest. And so I jumped into the business. I thought, you know what, worst case scenario, I'm going to find a few people that want to try them with me. I'll make a little bit of money, get my body back. And that was it. I wanted to try the products. I needed an extra income. I didn't want to leave home any more than I already was. And boom, that was it. So here I am. I've made over $1 million from this company. I'm now a mom. I'm married. I haven't had a boss in 8 years. And I am proof that this company works, you guys, if you work at it. And it's not about perfection or having experience or having a huge following on social media or having some sort of outgoing personality type. It's just choosing that the life you have right now isn't necessarily the life you want to be living and finding a vehicle that can take you there. And I believe in this company so much. And I just hope you guys are just open to something that might be a little bit different. But you guys, the most amazing things in life don't typically come from your comfort zone. So we're excited that you're here. I want you to meet some of my other friends on here that are going to share just a little bit of their story. So I'm going to have Kirsten unmute and just tell us a little bit about what this company has done for you.
Hi guys, my name is Kirsten Bacon. So basically, to keep it short and sweet, because if it works, I have basically been able to become more of a stay-at-home mom. That honestly wasn't something I ever thought about doing. I joined this business when I was 3 months pregnant with my son, Evander, and when I got asked to join, I joined just to be comfortable when on maternity leave. I was working full-time at the gym. I was there all the time. I essentially was working 4 jobs in one, and I knew once I went on maternity leave, I was going to lose all of it. I mean, I got maternity leave, but it's not like I got paid maternity leave. And basically, by the time I started to the time I went back to maternity leave, I did not have to go back to full-time at the gym, which again, that was not something I thought I was going to want. And I have not had to go back to the gym full time. I'm home 95% of the time. I get to travel more. I get to see my friends and my family more. We've been able to pay off debt. I've just met an amazing amount of people doing this business. So I not only do I have my friends and family, but now I have this even bigger support system backing me up 100%. So it has done so much more than just the income side of it for me. It has really just brought a new side of me out. But guys, this business it's changed my life. That's like the simplest way I can put it to you guys. I've been in the business for just over 2 years, and I would say yes to that decision over and over again.
Thank you. I don't know if Crystal is on just yet. I know she was using the wrong code. So if she jumps on, we'll share here in a little bit. Okay, we're just going to dive right in because you guys, your time is precious and we appreciate you spending it with us. So we're just going to talk a little bit about what we do, how we get paid, and how you can get started. So we already know that if you're watching this, you probably think you would never be successful doing something like this, that you're like too busy or too shy, or maybe you've done something like this before and it didn't go so well. Maybe you think you don't know enough people, and you name it. One of us was sitting right where you are, and we said yes anyways, and we are seeing success simply because we decided to commit to learning a new job. And that's really all this is. You just get to do it from home in your pajamas, work with whoever you want to, but we will teach you everything. So I want to go ahead and just tell you what we do. So obviously the company is It Works Global. Most of you know that if you're already on here. We have been around since 2001. So we are an established company. We are a debt-free company, which is extremely important, you guys. The fact that our company is up 59% right now from March is crazy when you think about everything that is going on in the world. And we're not just our organization, like our entire company is up 59% when the entire world is slowing down. And that should tell you something right there. But because our company is debt free, they can afford to have the best compensation plan in the industry. They can afford to run huge sales and promotions, which they're doing right now, because we can simply afford to. So when you hear people say like, I pay off debt, or I make 5 figures a month, or I've made $1 million, it's because we work for a debt-free company that can pay us that kind of money. So that's super important for you guys to know. But we have about 50 different products: health, skincare, beauty, nutrition, weight loss, a little bit of everything. And I'm going to touch on that here in a bit. But as far as what we do, our organization teaches you how to build a business from your phone on social media, or through word of mouth, or however you want to get the word out. I know for most of us, we are home right now, so more people than ever in the history of all time are on their phones right now, and so you guys can learn how to take advantage of that. We help you brand yourself, and then we help you incorporate the products and the business into your daily routine in a non-salesy, non-spammy way. So we're going to show you how to grow your network. So for those of you that are worried you don't know enough people, we help you with that. We teach you how to post, how to talk to people when they're interested, how to follow up with people without feeling pushy. We seriously walk you through every step of the way. And I know there's some distributors on here that would probably attest to that in the chat, but we have a really awesome community of people that are willing to help train you. And then we refer people to shop with us online at a huge discount. Essentially, that's what we do and get paid for it. So things I love about this company, besides it being debt-free, is that we don't have to keep inventory. So like I said, we refer people to shop online at a huge discount. The company does all of that other stuff for us. We refer them, we get paid, the company ships. So you don't have to go to the post office. You also don't have to stock shelves of product at your house just hoping that someone will come buy it before it expires, okay? We don't have to stock inventory. Anything that you have on a shelf at home is probably something that you are personally using. And then we have something for everyone, like I touched on, weight loss, nutrition, skincare, beauty, you name it. We've got a little bit of something for everyone. I mean, fat burning coffee, like who doesn't need coffee that's gonna help your body burn fat? But we have something for everyone. And for me, this was really important when I got started, because I had never been in sales. I swore I would never do any sort of sales. So I thought, if I'm going to do it, I'm not going to limit myself to just females, or just men, or just athletes, or just people my age, because guess what? I'm getting older. And so I didn't want to have a product line that would only appeal to 20-year-olds, because now I'm in my 30s. And when I'm in my 40s and 50s and 60s, we still have products for all of those people. So for those of you that feel like maybe you don't know enough people, or you've never been in sales, make sure you don't pick a company that's going to limit the amount of people that are going to be interested in what you have to offer right off the bat. In addition to that, our company is constantly evolving. So some of you may have even heard of It Works before, or maybe have even done It Works before. And I want you to know that even within the last 2 years, we've added over 20 products. We've totally rebranded. We have changed our look. We've changed our marketing. We've added apps. We've added top of the line training on social media marketing. And so we are constantly evolving. And I love that our company is super successful, but they keep choosing to change and grow and stay on top of the times. You guys will see all sorts of other companies that look the exact same way that they did in the 90s, and not us. We stay on top of marketing and trends, and that's why we're still experiencing such growth. Even almost 9 years in for me, we're still seeing such insane sales and growth. Okay, so that's what we do. That's why I love the company. Those are some things that you guys need to know. Obviously, whoever invited you tonight can answer any other specific questions that you have. I just want to touch on the most important things, in my opinion. So with all that being said, let's talk about what it takes to get started. So it's only $99. And you guys, you get to start a business from the palm of your hand. You don't have to pay rent. Like I said, you don't have to keep inventory. You don't have employees. You don't have to pay utilities. So it's only $99 to get started right now. In that starter kit, you're going to get enough coffee samples. Like I said, we've got a popular weight loss coffee right now. You're going to get enough coffee samples where you can make $140 almost instantly. Or you can have some of those samples sent to yourself if you're dying to try it, or you can always add extra product to your kit. But in addition to those product samples that you're going to get, you're also going to get wholesale pricing on our entire product line for a year, no matter what. So for those of you that are sitting there like I was, thinking, I really want to try some of these products, but I really could use the extra income, that was a huge perk for me right off the bat, is like, I'm going to order the products regardless. So that comes with your starter kit, wholesale pricing, no matter what. You also get our blogger style website free for your first month. And then it's $20 a month after that if you choose to keep it. If you are promoting the business and products, you'll want it. And you'll be making way more than $20 if you're learning from us and actually taking consistent action. But that website does everything for us. It's our #1 marketing tool. It allows us to track all of our sales. It does everything for us, including ships products to our customers. So you're gonna want the website. And the way I look at it is, I used to own a boutique, and I paid about $4,000 in rent just to keep the lights on, not including inventory and employees and everything else that goes into owning a small business. So the fact that I can make $1 million from my phone, where I pay $20 a month to open my storefront, is absolutely incredible. And then with that, you also get all of your training from the company and from our team. So we have private pages, we have, I mean, more than you probably will ever need resources wise to help you build your business. We help you from day one, go through every step of the process for launching your business. We expect you to not know very much. Most people have never done something like this before. So just know that whoever you sign up with, they're going to be your go-to person, but then you're also going to have an entire team that is willing to help you and answer your questions. And we really hope that you guys will dive in and be willing to learn. And you know, my last little thing that I'll leave you with, because I told you we'd keep it short and sweet, is think about your worst case scenario and your best case scenario for joining this business. And like I told you guys, for me, my worst case scenario was that I joined, made a little money, lost some weight, tried the products I wanted to try, and that was it. Like, that was my absolute worst case scenario. And you guys, I've spent $99 at Target 1,000 times and not lost any weight and bought stuff that I didn't need. And so my best case scenario was like, okay, maybe I join this company and I'll give it 6 months of work, because I know that any business takes work and that you don't just fall into making a successful income from home. But I was like, best case scenario is I spend this $99 and maybe it changes my life. And it did. But it only changes your life if you say yes and you give it a shot. So that's what I'm going to leave you with tonight. Please go contact the person that invited you to watch this video. Ask them any other questions you have about getting started, the training. There's tons of info out there, but the main thing that you need to know is that we will help you every step of the way if you're willing to show up and just put in a little bit of part-time effort every single day. Kirsten, thank you so much for being on here. Crystal, I just saw that you popped on. If you want to unmute, I think you have an amazing story. We'd love to hear it before we close out.
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah, sorry. I got everything mixed up. It's fine. So I'm Crystal. I have been in the business for almost 2 years now. I am a mom. I have 7 kids, and then my boyfriend has 2 others, so we have 9 kids total. Before I joined this business, I had recently got divorced and I had to put my kids in daycare for the first time in about 7 years. And I cried every single day, dropping them off at daycare. And I still wasn't making ends meet. Had I had two eviction notices. I had like shut off notices, bills just like coming out of my ears. And there was one day I had been talking to the girl that I joined with for a year and a half and just kept saying like, no, that's not for me. Like, I'm really shy. I have too many kids. Like, I'm just so busy. I have 300 Facebook friends. Like, there's just no way that I would ever be successful at this. And so I just, all the excuses, ignored her, whatever. Well, she texted me or messaged me one day, and I was sitting in my car, and I needed to go to work, and I didn't have enough gas in my car, and I needed gas, and I needed to buy diapers, and I had $20 in my bank account. Well, I think maybe like $21 in my bank account. So I couldn't afford to buy both of them. And it was Sarah, or the girl that I joined with, had messaged me and said that it was $20 to join at that time. That was like 2 years ago, and it was like this huge promotion, but it was $20. And I just had this moment where I was just like, whatever. Like, whatever. I joined for an extra $300 to pay for gas and groceries. I left 19 cents in my bank account. And I just said, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But at this point, I'm desperate. I have nothing to lose besides $20. And I, wanted to try the products anyway. So I ended up joining with her, and within 5 months, I was able to come home to my kids, and didn't have to put them in daycare ever again. The summer before I joined was the worst summer of my life. I had to have my kids in daycare. I never got to spend time with them. And then 1 year later, I was able to come home to my kids, buy them blow up bounce house water slides, and we just spent the whole summer together. I run my business from my phone when I have time. I have 7 kids right now. We have a ton of homeschooling going on, and all the things, all the kids are everywhere. And last month I hit the highest I've ever hit in sales since I joined this business. And a lot of people might think like, well, I don't know, because people aren't working and all this stuff going on. But you guys, like, I have never seen growth like this in my business. I mean, I've only been in for 2 years, but still it's insane. So yeah, and now we're going this month after a 5-figure income a month from my phone, and I'm going to take my kids to Disney World. I've been able to bring my fiance home. He no longer works either. And then also like the friends that I've gained, from joining this business. I've never really had like friends, like girlfriends, because just drama and all of that. But everyone is just so loving, so kind, so helpful. Like, I would never have been able to be successful if it wasn't for them. I joined knowing nothing about anything. And, people that weren't even on, that I didn't even know were just helping me. So yeah, it's been amazing. And
I love it. I love it. I love your story. I couldn't like not have you share, even though it was like I didn't see you jump on earlier. So amazing. I mean, I feel like anyone that's sitting there that's like, I think I just might be too busy. Okay. All right. She's got 9 children, so you guys are going to be just fine. But thank you, Crystal, so much for sharing. I love your story, and Kirsten, you too. That's it for tonight. We hope to see you guys on our team page soon so that we can start encouraging you and training you on how to do some of the things that we've talked about tonight and start writing your own story. All right. Have a great night. Yeah.